Well, here we are for the buff. Got a fresh wheel on here. Now, I've had some people ask questions, and one of the questions has been, what to use to buff? And there is just literally all kinds of products out there. One of the main things you want to do is it's a little wheel, and it'll do this a lot better. But if you're not going to use a wheel, use a wrench. And really clean that pad, even if there's nothing on it, or you don't think there is. And also turn it all the way up while you're doing that. And be careful, you can hurt yourself. That one had a lot of wax in it. But what to use on these? Check out your local body supply shop. And you can see there's a big light spot from the sun coming down still. Check out your body supply shop, and you're gonna check out what they got for 3M. And McGuire's has some nice stuff too also, I hear. And on something like this, you are gonna use a lot more product than you would use on, like, let's say a brand new Mercedes. And I'm gonna show you with this camera in my hand here. Just kind of rub it around. And you want to get it on the pad. Get the pad completely covered. Well, don't bang the handle into it, my God. Okay, so I'm going to put this here down and stop trying to buff with one hand. And do it to it. And watch out for the contours of the hood. These Auroras have a really weird belly in it right there. Very easy to burn the paint. Just pop the hood. And I want to show you this before he pops it. Hang on now, hang on now. Good. It's just easier to get this up above that fender to where you don't burn the fender. And that's an easy way to do it, is to do it with the hood open. That's what she said. And it's a hot day and this wax is a little thin. Honestly, this is one of my favorite jobs, and I miss not being able to do just this every day. It's a lot easier than running around trying to make sure somebody's tags are right, or trying to make sure they're happy with this or happy with that. Get a little bit of color too, so you can see that. Some paints will take a little bit longer than others. We still in the frame on that thing? Probably. This one's going to be a little drier up in here, it seems. But you can kind of tell as you go. Sometimes sometimes it'll just surprise the heck out of you though. And you can see our wheel totally red there. But I'm going to show you close up on these spots on the side here. On this fender. And now that's from degreaser and such when we did the under the hood detail. And same thing, this is really dry paint. And yes, I am using a lot of product. I just tell you, it's a lot easier not to get this kind of thing on your car to begin with. It's sloppy and wrong to even have it on here. Also, I've been noticing my buffer's been having a electrical smell. Don't like that. And now I buffed the heck out of this, but this is going to take a lot of work because it's pretty deep, powerful degreaser that was used. So you can still kind of see it in the edges there a little bit. And that's going to really take some work to get out. So, I'm going to start doing it to it here, get back to it, and you'll see this thing clipping along here pretty quick. And man, it's nice when you get that wax off of it. Talk to you in a little while. We actually ran a little clay over it to see if that is lighten it up a bit. Because I'm here to tell you, we got some deep degreaser spots on it. Another reason why I don't like to do work for other people and stuff. I can please myself. I can disclose something if it's a little bit, but I don't want to please other people. And I think that got about 98% of it out. Yeah, that's looking good. And it's always a pit in your stomach feeling when you see them not coming out. And there's just some light reminiscent stuff here that will all come out with the second stage, I'll bet. So that's that. Don't get degreaser on the outside and it'll be a little easier. But even if you do, 95% of the time I'd say it can be repaired. And now this top surface is going to need a little bit more because like I was telling you, up in here it is really, really dry. Really dry. In fact, there's even a dry spot right there. Let's see what we can get of them. Do the whole hood. And that spot ain't gonna come out very good. We'll hit it again, but that's a bad clear coat spot. And you can see we clayed over this. And not like that's gonna take a lot of it out. The real out is gonna be putting that wool pad to it with a lot of product. Okay, talk to you in a while. Look at it starting to shine over there. Well, there's war, wounds, and splatter everywhere. One owner car guy back at you with this, and you can see it is coming out so much different and just beautiful too. As nice as it's gonna get. How's that? Look at that. It's just the first stage. Second stage will make it just a little nicer. And that's that. We will show you more when we get to that. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. On the second stage, you're going to swap it out and kind of use this foam pad. Not kind of use. You're actually going to use this foam pad. And it's a lot softer. And you know, if you're doing newer cars, you can get away just using this pad. If you're doing a car that's older and really needs a bit more, and it's just got dry paint like this did, then you've got to use a wool pad on it and some grittier compound. So that's the pad. We'll talk to you. One owner car guy, and we got the second stage here done, and there's some fade spots on that hood right there that you can see, but also you can see it's a lot deeper, nicer of a paint job. Well, of a look on it. And look at that. Just beautiful on the sides. But the top is the part, like the sides, of course, are going to look good. The top is the part that really had some fading going on. And you'll see here that it just ain't got the same fade going on. Hard to see in the sun. And we ain't got no shade yet, except on that one part that really wasn't that bad. But you can see right there, it's some deep, nice looking paint now. So that's the deal. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. We're gonna wash it up and you'll see it's gonna look even much better. We'll talk to you. Power washer can be a big help on this, but it's really important after you buff it, especially if you don't tape it, that you get in here in all these seams and you really blow it out to where you don't have the wax in them. Very important. And on these, sometimes you gotta stick them back down at the bases and the fronts of, specifically in these cars. I don't know what they were thinking with all these rubber gaskets. But getting to that stuff quickly is very important. And if you're not gonna tape it, make sure you're power washing it right after you get done with the wax. It is the only way to go. And that is a funky wiper blade thing. Oh, it holds it up. Wow. Learn something new every day, I tell you. One owner car guy, and as you can see, it is definitely looking good. Power washer, power washer, power washer. One owner car guy. It's important when you do these things and you buff them, especially if you don't tape them off, to get in here and power wash the heck out of this stuff and wipe it all down and scrub the dub while it's fresh on there, as fresh as it can be, to where you have less problems with the wax and the grime sticking. As you can see, he's definitely paying attention on those areas, because those areas, they collect some extra wax and polish. Well, OneOwnerCarGuy.com. That's that. I'll put some more in here in a minute. Thanks for watching. after the whole waxing, stage 1 and 2, as you can see, it looks way different. But you got to get this stuff out of these cracks. Very important, especially on a car like these Auroras. There's rubber seals just everywhere on these. Yeah, see cork around there, and cork around this and around that. Well, we'll talk to you. One Owner Car Guy. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And here I am with the ending on the car detail video. And remember, you've got till October 2nd to postmark your stuff to be in for slot number 5 in the free car giveaway. This is the Aurora after the detail. And I'll try and get you something here tomorrow in the morning time to where you can see it in a brighter light. But as you can see, it just added a deep, dark luster that this car did not have before. And I'm just going to give you a walk around. In fact, like right boop, there, I'll pop you up a link in here to where you can go see the actual car that I have when we do the full review of it and such. And I've just been throwing up some of these reviews and some of these details along the way. And this one we didn't get really in depth. I just kind of wanted to show the before and after in a quick way through. If you want to see some of the other detail videos that get a little bit more in depth, then I'll pop some links in here and you can see some of them, and even down to wheels and tires and motors and all kinds of stuff. oneownercarguy.com, and this is a beautiful 68,000 original mile Aurora. Yeah, 68. What a deal. I gotta get a picture of it before it gets too dark. There we go. I wanted to show you under the hood. I can kind of do some checking, but I need to at the same time. Just beautiful. Well, One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. And there was something that I was going to check under here. 4.0 North Star. Da, 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 da. I don't remember what I was looking for. Oh, that's right. These are off. These need to be raised. And I want to raise that one. And raise this one just a tad. I hope that does it. That almost did it. Another half a notch up. You know, and I like this kind of stuff. Tinkering around with things. I don't get enough of it anymore. I get stuck in front of the computer. Which I do like too when I'm answering questions and stuff. But, come on! Jeez. We'll see, that should do it. That is dang close. Dang close. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. Thanks for watching, and check out the detail videos. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And like I say, free car, and I'm giving this thing away soon. October 2nd is your deadline for the slot number 5. And don't worry if you missed that one. There's number 6 and number 7 coming up, and then we're going to do the big live stream or whatever and do it to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night. We'll talk to you.